Yep, that's this morning. You see how much hair? You see how much hair it takes to make a ball like that? That's this morning. That's just one brushing. I brush it again, I'll have another bunch like this. It's Monday, the 30th, April 30th, and guess what? My head is no better. Nope, no better. I slept, for me. I guess that's a blessing, because I'm not up all night long. But I wake with my head so off balanced in the male butt debarkment, the constant motion in my brain. And I can't even fix my hair anymore because there's no hair to fix. Where was I going? I can't even think. I can't think. Anyway, I'm dressed, and we'll be going to the appointment in another hour. Do I feel like, oh, and I couldn't drive today. This is what, day 5, 4? I can't remember how many days it's been since I've been able to drive or do anything, which is really bad for me. You all know that that's bad for me if I can't drive and I can't do my regular routines. And it's been like that. I am like really bad. It seems like it's a trend. It seems like a couple of us are really bad all of a sudden. And I don't have any clue what to do or what to think. Sorry. Just any movement makes my head go like this. It's like I can't move my head. I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and definitely felt really, really off balanced, holding on to things. Thought I was going to go into a vertigo attack. It just feels like I'm just ready to have vertigo. Maybe she'll prescribe meclizine. I got to take something. I got to take something to relieve this, because this is just incredibly torturous. You can't move without feeling like you're going to tip over. So, just wanted to show you the gobs of hair. And that I am on a steady road downhill. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely am declining at a rapid speed, which is very scary to me, because it's like, what's next? What is going to be next? I will try to tune in after the appointment. And give you an update. Back from the doctor's appointment. So, long and short of it, hair loss is obvious. She looked at my scalp, but she seems to think that that's a good sign that the infection or bacteria or whatever is dying off. And this is part of die off. Back of my throat is very cobblestoned, as always. Blood pressure was great. Heart rate was great. Oxygen 100%. Everything else looked good except for the dizziness. I said I was, even in the chair, several times the chair was a little uneven, and if I moved the chair, I would feel like I was falling. So she thinks that we went up too fast on the LDN. That may be why I'm going backwards right now. So I'm waiting for the compounding pharmacy to call us to go pick up. We're going back down to 1.5. And I'm staying at 1.5 milligrams of the LDN for at least 4 weeks. Hopefully find a nice sweet spot again and then increase, because she does want to increase. I was pleased to find out that she's got 300 people on this. She has prescribed this to over 300 people. So, and she takes it herself for pain. So that was encouraging. And she plans on writing a research paper in regards to the outcomes of all her patients. Absolutely believes that I have chronic EBV, Lyme, and co-infections. Does not believe it has anything to do with my thyroid. Clearly, she felt my neck and was shocked at how the lymph nodes are down, gone. I mean, so she instructed me on the days that the fact that I increased the LDN last Monday and then also started back on my olive leaf and oregano, she said, you might, I don't know, she goes, you might have to watch how you alternate going on and off the oregano and olive leaf, as well as when you're, but we're not increasing the LDN for at least a month now. We're going to go back to 1.5. I just thought I just got to get back to my baseline crap. She said, no, we're going to get you to be better. So like I said, all my vitals are really good. Actually, my blood pressure is really good for me. I mean, I usually it's high when I'm in a doctor's office, and it was only like 112 over 70. So that was kind of low for me, actually. But definitely told me to get an oximeter. They're cheap at the drugstores. Keep an eye on my oxygen level. I already take my blood pressure and that stuff. Just told her the worst thing is that my head has gotten extremely dizzy and off balance again. Extremely. And the hair loss, which is evident. But she said when you had contacted me about the hair loss, she goes, I actually was like, yes. Because for me, I think that's a sign that it's working. That you're having die off. And the hair will come back in, and it won't get to the point that you're bald. We'll see. I made an appointment to get my hair cut tonight, because I'm figuring if I cut it shorter, this is my way of thinking, maybe it won't fall out as much. It won't be as heavy. I also need to color it, which is probably not the best thing to do. And it's easier to color it when it's shorter. So as you see, I'm on my bed because my head is just extremely bad. Extremely bad. And I don't feel like I can do anything. I'm going to have Sid drive me to get the haircut, because I can't drive. Not at all. So the appointment went really well. She's so accommodating, and she even said to me, I don't want you to stop seeing me if money becomes the problem. She said, I will work with you. They charged us a certain price, which was way cheaper than the last time we were there. And she said, is this okay? My husband said, absolutely, that's okay. She said, but again, I'll work with you as far as charging, because I don't want you to stop seeing because of that. I think it's wrong that practitioners charge, these ridiculous amounts to these chronically ill people who are just desperate. She's not like that. She's bringing in another nurse practitioner in her group who worked under Strom, and she's defecting. So somebody who's worked really head on with Lyme disease. Anyway, I don't know, my head is really bad. I told her I'm so tired of being so sick, and she said, I understand. I really like her, and I trust her, and I'm really so maybe coming back down on the LDN will bring me back to the point that I can get on my bike like I did a week before I did this. I got on my bicycle, went shopping, I did a bunch of things, and then I increased the LDN and plowed in the head. Anyway, I just said I'd give you an update and pop in later if I can. Bye. Hi. Yeah. I'm laying down because I can't even sit up anymore. I've got the constant movement in my brain. The constant movement in my brain. So even sitting up is almost impossible to do now. I went downstairs because I told you my friend brought over the bags of clothes, and that was too much. Sitting with her and bending over and pulling things out of the bags was too much for my head. And now I'm not even able to sit up. This is really bad. I don't remember when the last time it was this bad for this many days in a row. I haven't had it lifted off since Friday. This is the 4th day that it's been extreme. I think that a week ago tomorrow, I was riding my bike, and now I can't even sit up. I got 2 more hours before I have to go get my hair cut, and I honest to God don't know how I'm going to handle that. I just have her wet my hair in the sink and then cut it, and then I walk out the door. But even that is going to probably be too much for me. But I have to cut it because I'm tired of finding these long strands of hair everywhere. I'm really getting annoyed with that too. My doctor asked me today, she goes, "You never passed out?" And I go, "No, that's the funny thing. I don't get it. I feel like I'm so close to passing out, and I never do. Or go into a seizure. I always feel like this is it. I'm going to have a seizure. I never do. I just stay in this mode of, anyway, I just wanted to pop in and show you how that Delaney who tries to push through and do whatever, no matter what, has been brought to her knees. Or I should the back of my rear end, because I couldn't walk on the treadmill or outside no matter what today. I'm sorry. I gotta sign off because I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out. I wish I would. I wish I would just do it and get it over with. Okay, I'm back. Cut my hair. I don't know if you can notice, but it is cut. She took quite a bit off. She said that the thinning is all really on my sides, but she sees regrowth already. So whatever that means. She told me something that I clearly did not know. She goes, "Are you brushing your hair a lot, like when it's dry?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, No. You can brush it with a wet brush when it's wet, which I have a wet brush, but don't only use a wide tooth comb when it's dry. I said, "Oh, great, because I've been brushing it and brushing it and brushing it." She goes, "No, you're breaking it off and pulling it out more." Anyway, I'm ending the vlog. I'm done for the day. I didn't do so bad while I was there, thank God, because I thought I was going to do really bad. So that's it. Another day down. And tomorrow it's supposed to be really gorgeous out. And I would love to get on my bike and go over to my mother's and take her outside and take her to bingo down in their community room and get her, because for the last, well, since she went to the doctor's on Friday, so the last 3 days she hasn't left the apartment. It hasn't done anything. She has slept. She has eaten, pottied, and slept. That is it. She's been in bed constantly, so please, Lord. Lord willing, I will color my hair. I will try to be able to get over to her apartment, be it walking. It'd be really good if I could get on my bike again, but after these last couple of days, I'm not counting on that. Lord willing, I'll be back at it again another time soon. God bless and take care.